Hey everyone, spend the day with us around the Dingle Peninsula. This was my favorite day yet. We got some drinks, found a cat, and went to a beach. It was absolutely freezing, but so gorgeous. The mountains in the back and the low tide just made for some phenomenal views. We got back in the car and continued driving down to some other spots my sister had picked out. This castle was pretty hidden, but it was right on the beach with all the rocks, and it was gorgeous. We all agreed that this was the prettiest place that we had seen so far, so we spent a good amount of time here just taking pictures and soaking it all in. We got back in the car and continued to travel down the coast. We stopped at some more beaches and got to see some more just breathtaking views. This place is absolutely gorgeous. As you can see, it was super windy, but we had a lot of fun with it. My sister and dad went down to this more hidden beach, and I made my way back to the car with my mom, and we finally stopped in the town of Dingle. We got some lunch, shopped around a little, walked around, and just experienced the town, which was really neat. I got a magnet, and we got some ice cream, and continued on to find even more ruins and castles. This one was on somebody's property, so you paid a small fee to get in, but it was really pretty, and we were the only ones there. We loved watching the water crash over the rocks and cliffs, because this is unlike anything we've ever seen before back in the States. Now, this was the best part of my day, holding a baby lamb. I had seen this all over TikTok, and I was looking forward to it so much, and it definitely lived up to my expectations. They were so sweet and soft and cuddly, and I just absolutely loved this part. If you are ever over here, please go do it. I promise you won't regret it. We explored their beehives that they had on property, and then got back in the car. This is kind of a rinse and repeat for the rest of the day, but we got back in the car, drove around some more, stopped at some cliffs, saw some more pretty beaches. We oohed and awed at the rocks. They were absolutely stunning. Got some tea, and we went on a long walk down to the bottom of these cliffs. It was totally worth the walk. This was unlike anything we had ever seen. And it was super neat to see it from the bottom of the cliffs instead of from the top. It really gave you a different perspective. The walk back up, however, was a beast. We waved to my mom across the way. We thought that was funny. We got back into Galway that night and went to bed. Good night.